What's going on, YouTube? So, as you probably can tell from the title, this is our 2018 Mustang GT that we just recently purchased. So it is used but new to us, and it had a lot more stuff done to it than we had even thought of or could hope for. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, is just going over a little bit of exterior things, engine work, exhaust, suspension, wheels and tires, obviously. And then, what we want to do in the future, what you guys think we should do. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. First things first, we got to get a good cold start here. And we'll let you know what we're dealing with the exhaust. All right, after that cold start, let's just jump right into it. So from the front end, it's a little dirty, but you can see we have what looks like the GT350 style grill delete. I think it looks very nice. It's kind of got this like honeycomb like texture in here. Again, it's pretty susceptible to getting bugs caught in it, but it looks really good whenever it's cleaned up. I just took it to the car show Saturday and it started to rain on us, but it looks like it was done on the bottom and the top. And right here, I believe I saw these on Amazon. You might can get these somewhere else, but this factory, Mustang has this orange light right here. And I mean, to each their own, but personally, I wasn't a big fan. I knew immediately whenever we were going to buy a Mustang, that would be something I'd want to do, either tint the whole housing but I honestly never even knew about this until we bought this car. So this was something that was very nice. Just very kind of cleans up the headlight. And it was very cheap whenever I looked on Amazon. Like, I think it was maybe $15 for 2 of them. And it looks really good. So that's another thing. And the person before us installed these diode dynamics. These are the front blinkers that had the sequential whenever you turn on the flashers or the blinker. And it also hooks into the daytime running lights here. So whenever you're driving around town, not only is this lit up during the day, but this is also lit up in a nice LED white light. So that looks really, really good on this one. He painted, it looks like the front Performance Pack 1 splitter. And these pieces also looks like they were painted. Again, sorry, it's just pretty dirty, but I think it looks really good, really mean up front. Other than that, that pretty much wraps it up for the front. So we'll go ahead and go to the side. As you can tell, these are, I don't think these are the Brimbos, but it might just be the Performance Pack. I'm not sure, but they at least like painted the calipers white. So that looks really good with the white and black accent here. These are the Belgian, I believe they're the VF5 wheels. I'll double check that, but they are 20s and they got the Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3s. Let's get it. Yeah, the Supercar 3s. And these have got some great concave to them. It looks really good. You can kind of tell here. So the fronts, they came with 275, 40, 20. Pretty wide tire. I will say, you know, it does rub a little bit because it is so low, but I'll get into that in a minute. So, looks like he either also did the blackout badges on the side, and if you can tell, these side skirts were painted kind of a nice gloss black as well. So it really just is kind of matching the theme of the car so far. I don't know if this was painted or if this is a car like a cover, but from the side, I mean, this thing, like, it really sets it off. Like, I haven't seen one personally with the black door handles like this, but I think it just looks really good. So, I mean, that was definitely a plus too, seeing that for the first time, and also just how well it looks. So coming to the back, still the Eagle F1 Supercar 3s. This one is a 305 3520, so a nice beefy tire. If you look here, you can actually see it poking out some. Just the right amount of poke. I mean, it's not too much to where it looks like a truck or anything, but I mean, it definitely sits really, really nice. And moving back to the back here, this is the GT350 standard, like track pack wing. It looks very good in a gloss black. Has a nice lip here, and you can tell just really good quality. I love the way it looks. Another thing here are some nice white out taillights. It really makes the back end look really aggressive. I think it just really matches the car better than like the stock factory red taillights. So moving back over here, something I forgot on that other side were these blackout side markers, like the rear side markers. Again, they have like a nice LED strip here. It looks really good when it's just lit up, and I believe you can get those on Amazon. I've seen them, you know, whenever I had them in my cart. So that was just a really nice addition as well. And this back little portion, it looks like, again, is painted black, and it just really sharpens it up and looks, I mean, better than just the stock plain plastic look, you know, like the just, I guess, like that, you know, you've seen it, just like the dull kind of looking plastic that you can see from the factories. And this just really cleans it up and makes it look aftermarket, even though it is the stock rear valence. So that's a good thing about it as well. Just moving back over here, just give you a view of this side. So as you can tell here, it is lowered on the Steeda Autosports. It looks like the gas-filled coilovers, and this has got a substantial amount of drop. This is the aftermarket sway bar. It really tightens up the front end, and I believe that's it as far as right here, what you can see. So that is like for the suspension, and it looks really good. It really drops it down and makes the stance perfect. I'll show you the back. You can see it back here. Now, there's also, to me, what looks like some billet aluminum, like wheel hop prevention kits as well, right here. here. So, also did a rear sway bar, aftermarket sway bar. You can see it. So, I believe that is it for the exterior and suspension. Let me pop the hood and we'll show you what else is going on. You can see it's nice and just tastefully done, not too heavily modified as far as, you know, like not forced induction, not turboed or supercharged or anything, but it's got a nice massive JLT intake on here. I had one very similar to this on my 13 Mustang, but I mean, this was just great that it already came on here. That's a big expense. This is the JLT 3.0 passenger oil separator right here, catch can and oil separator. And whenever I brought it home the first day, there was probably this much oil in it. And I mean, it really works. So if you're thinking about getting it, I've always heard that you only need really the passenger side. Apparently that's just the one that has the more oil, like backflow, I guess, or whatever. And you really need this to kind of prevent, I got a little glare. Really need this to kind of prevent the oil from getting into the intake manifold here and causing, you know, some issues down the road. If you look right down here, I don't know the brand of these headers. It kind of looks like they were just, you know, maybe unnamed or maybe just I'm not sure. I don't know the brand of them, but these are some catted high flow cats headers, and it sounds really good. Also underneath the engine bay, this is it definitely looks like an aftermarket strut tower brace, because I believe the factory ones have, like right here, it says Mustang GT or GT or something like that. I know that my 13 did. Redline tuning hood struts. That was another thing that I had on my list. Here's the headers. Right here. Did it say a brand? I don't think so. But the high flow cats goes back here to the AWE, as you see it, H pipe. There's some resonators here. Comes back to these kind of black diamond, I believe they call it on their website, 4-inch tips, AWE right there. And this car sounds really good. AWE. Now, the last thing that I think exterior wise that was done was a one-piece drive shaft. And let's see if we can see it. Well, maybe we can't see it, but all right. So what I'm going to show you here is the diode dynamics. What you're going to see is just hitting the unlock button. This is the little startup that it does. Might be a little hard to see with the sun. So it does that little flash of yellow, goes to white, and then just softly back to white. There you go, now you can see it. So it looks very nice. And now I'm going to show you the tail lights. You might be able to see it. So as you can tell, maybe, I know with LEDs it's kind of hard to come up on a camera, but when it's just sitting there, they're all three red. And whenever you do the blinker though, I'll show you, but it goes 1, 2 red, and then this last one's kind of an orange color. So it's not the typical what you, I guess you see, like the red, red, red. But I don't know, I didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me. And I don't think I'll change it. I really like the way it looks. It's different. And yeah, so far I've changed out the bulb for the reverse light. So instead of that yellow halogen, it's a nice LED light. So that looks good. And I did an alignment because, as you can probably tell, these tires they're not terrible, but they were eating up on the insides. So I knew that it needed a alignment. But other than that, I just wanted to go over this and say what I've been wanting to say on this YouTube video and what was done to it and how it's been for us. Again, it's just a super sweet looking ride. I love it. I don't think I want to change anything exterior wise. It just looks awesome. So if you enjoyed this video, I mean, I really appreciate it if you liked it. But if you're watching it, that really is great too. If you have any suggestions or anything that you recommend or what you think I should do to it, I'd love to hear it. So just let me know, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.